What interests me is the opportunity to work with the baddest team on the planet. I mean, just to be around like-minded individuals, the retreat was just a blessing. Just to really enjoy the time with black individuals and black excellence, and just to be around that. It's like playing basketball, and you're very good at your right hand, and you're okay with your left hand. But I want to perfect my left hand, and this opportunity gives me that. I mean, just coaching is just in my DNA. I've been doing it like all my life. Just to be able to help a person or help an individual become a better version of themselves. I would say my greatest accomplishments. It was a big thing, but understanding that when I came to this mentorship, to invest in myself, and even before when I got my certification in life coaching, just to be able to pivot when the pandemic came, to something even greater. And like, you know what, it's time to go to that next level. It's time to become a better version of you. I'm very well versed with the social media platforms. I have no problem with using any of them, but I'm also here to learn as well how I can become better when it comes to any of the social media platforms. I haven't really used podcasts, but I'm willing to learn about that, and I will invest in studying that through the mentorship. Supporting black businesses is very important to me. Even before I joined this mentorship, I would always try to invest once a week into somebody, whether that's buying some t-shirts, buying some products, giving them to my children or giving them to somebody. Because I believe we as a people, we got to help our own people. We see in different communities, they're always helping others out, and we have to help our own. And so I want to be known for that person that said, you know what, he did, invest into our business, and meaning that I bought something so that people can understand that I'm just a people person. One of the biggest things that I did, I remember I was selling movies. I used to be a disc jockey, which I still am somewhat. But I ended up selling DVDs and CDs, so that was like my hustle. I never got into selling drugs. And I remember going to church, and I used to sell like the VHS. That's back in the day. So, but this pastor, preacher, I was like, hey, do you want some DVDs or some tapes? And he was like, listen, I don't buy like bootlegs as we call them. He said, but I will give you this right here. And I think he gave me like $20 or like $30 or something like that. But it really impressed on my heart that not only the fact that he didn't judge me or judge how I was making money, but he invested, and so he trusted into me, and I appreciate that. Years later, he ended up writing some books, and so I ended up buying some from it. I think one of the things people understand is that they will remember how you treated them, and so that is how I try to live my life. I always try to be the better person, do right by people, and even try to invest and encourage them. One thing I learned in life is either you can be part of the problem or you can be part of the solution. I mean, we can sit here and talk all day as to why this is not happening, why this is not working, or we can be better, which I understand the power of one. One person can touch somebody. They can touch somebody and it can spark something. Just like when Dr. Avis was talking about her grandfather and how it touched her, and then she did this mentorship, and to be able to be a part of the baddest team on the planet, and to be able to help others grow physically, mentally, spiritually, and to see them achieve their goals. And like I said, at the retreat, having those individuals that hit those marks and hit numbers, like it was a blessing to see that and to be encouraged, not to be discouraged, but just to be able to be a part of that was just a blessing. And to see my children go down there and experience that, my second one was like, Dad, you ready to be a millionaire? And one thing I learned is you gotta do what you gotta do every day to get up, to get to your dreams. Like, you might not always shoot it like basketball. You might not always hit it from that angle, but you can get up and rebound. And once you get there, then you continue to go. And so I look forward to having the opportunity to work with this amazing team, to learn, to build, to grow, to have everlasting relationships with people that like-minded individuals, and to see be success, and to have the next retreat, and to be able to be the individual to help them and get there, because it's always somebody, now me being in my shoes, and now somebody else to be like, man, I've like, he was where I was at in the beginning, how Chris was first talking to me really on the mentorship online. and others as well.